And here we go. Okay. Should I be starting this right away, or should I wait for more people to show up before I start? I haven't even figured out where I left off. Where the story left off. Well, that'll give me time to read this entire thing. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Wait a second. Okay. Seems good. All right. I've got my coffee. I watched all of Twin Peaks. I beat Alan Wake 1. Although I didn't 100% it, so what does that really even mean? I do not have my by lighting yet. Engage. There we go. I will go with the recommended 50%. Wait. I have waited so long for this. You 0 people don't even know. I learned my lesson.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
So anybody joining this who has no idea what this is about,
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
we'll go over it later, I
And
guess.
the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Ooh. The heck? Can't see my face. Just see my hairy back and ass. I'm assuming this is Crater Lake. I remember my first beer. Ah. Gonna have to speak up.
Already gone.
I'm trying to remember if there was any Eds from the previous game or from Control, but nothing that comes to mind. Oh god, here we go. Nobody move. Alright, hold on. I gotta adjust the brightness of my computer. Hello? What the fuck? Should be better. Wunderbar. Okay, seems a bit better. Oh, okay. Is there a way for me to book it? Oh god. I saw a face for a second. What is that? Now we're booking it. Oh god. First boss down. Where the hell? Oh. There we go. I hear voices. I think somebody said he's coming. Ew. Oh god. Oof. That Ernest Hemingway? Is it the cult of the word or the cult of the tree? So they were doing some sort of ritual to poor Mr. Hemingway, and then they got disrupted by a couple, one of whom is named Ed. And then is the cult of the word and the cult of the tree the same cult? Finally.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's
Hell
so
yeah.
good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
Animals.
I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
Alex Casey? Yeah.
Bye, kiddo.
There we go.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I need to
It can't
drink
be a
coffee all of a
coincidence that
sudden.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
So there had been murders, and then as we were showing up to investigate those murders, another murder occurred.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Well, that's a bit morbid. I too will check out that map.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Oh, Witch's Hut. That sounds lovely. General store. Very spooky. Witch's Ladle. Witchfinder Station. Streamside. Bony Legged Path. Rental cabins. And the P spot. Oh, wait a second. Goals. Oh, I think, so I'm not going to try to 100% it. I'm not going to try to spend so much time looking for collectibles this time around, but so many paths. Booking it, booking it.
Hey, over here.
Sup.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Howdy.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
When are those damn vets gonna show up, Mulligan?
Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
City racists.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I
Riveting
wanna see the
stuff.
body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Tell me how to crouch. Oh. She just do it.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Rude jerk. Murder site. Damn it. I really wish I could be playing
I
this on
need
my
to think
TV.
through the facts of the case.
This is what I've been waiting for.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Yes, chef. Interesting. Previous murders. 2010, other commonalities. We've got Teddy Lane, who was a dentist, died from stab wounds, or had stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis is a teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. We've got a dentist, a teacher, and a store owner. He's the only one that wasn't bloated. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrist and legs. Deep gash in the chest. Heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits, and chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. Alright. What else we got in this room? This little mind place. I think she'd make it a little cleaner.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
The mighty Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. So this game has a version of the Upside Down, which is just Cauldron Lake. I think it's just called the Dark Place. Similar to the Mind Place.
Nature.
What do you got against nature?
Headache.
Oh,
There's too much sky.
too much sky. Wear a hat.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I think I'd rather be murdered outdoors than indoors. In case anybody's
Damn.
thinking about it.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Oh, you like the
Only
rain,
thing
but you don't like the
around here
sky.
Feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
It's Thornton. What's up?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh?
How could you tell?
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step
Wiener.
1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Oh god. Oh, I thought it froze. Allow Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with X and placed on the case board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Probably new question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. You are now free to examine the life. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say yes. He's bloated, massive chest wound. The heart is on the outside of him, which is unusual. For a regular human, that is. Is there any tattooing on the arm? Post-mortem tattooing? Footprint. What do I do now? Talk to him? Maybe he just had a few too many Ama beers.
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Triangle, come on. All right, let's find some evidence. See where these footprints went. I don't know. Looks like they went that way.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
But you can trust me. I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Federal Bureau of Control. Thank you, Joe. Let's get back to work over here. What are you doing? I'm walking around. Y'all good talking about FBI's UFOs.
A creepy twig sculpture?
It's not that creepy.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Confused. Follow these steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap? There's another one. We've got two of those. God damn, that's a lot of beer. Are these not open? Clock broke. Oh, damn it. Now there's even more of them.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure.
The state?
The North Side Slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
And it's like hunting pictures. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made? Intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing, waterline. Real caldera is made from a volcano. Lava. Second drawing, waterline. Engineered structure, strange machines. I don't know how I feel about all that. Does that count as evidence?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Go on. Or do you mean the Mind Palace, Mind Place? Free guitar. I guess this isn't like... Oh. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, a 3. It's the same one, isn't it? Oh, damn. Oh, no, I get it. Okay, wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Alright. Wash your hands. Alright, I'm washing my hands. Then I'm taking the chicken out of the fridge, and then I'm going to take a nap. Okay. Fuck, I already forgot it. Damn it. Okay. Come on, brain. Wash your hands. Okay, diagonal down to the right.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera?
I did not.
This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth.
Who are you talking to?
Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
There we go. If you aren't in one of the trees. Cult of the Tree. More 9mm ammo. Why am I doing this all by myself? Where's frickin' Casey? Okay, that's doing almost nothing.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
I bet he does.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
How do you like the knitting, hero? I had it made just for you. Oh shit, they've got a manuscript in here. God help us. Come on. Son of a... Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank God. Ugh. What is happening? Okay. What is it? UFOs and You, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought, the combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would. It didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for shapes, the objects. Nothing. But when I blinked repeatedly, I think I saw the afterimage of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got it ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. Black Ridge. Does that ring a bell?
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up. I need toy ideas.
Toys. She's 14, Casey.
Okay, so what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark. Maybe that'll get her back into reading.
Like an Alex Casey novel. Let's go back to the case board. Consistent with previous murders. I have some evidence. Oh. What
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Another message. Cauldron Lake area, Bright Falls area. Who left these? Talk to someone. Find evidence. Find evidence. It's for the Cauldron Lake area. Correct. The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe just a coincidence? Do I knit? Cases. Ah, okay. I swear I'll probably get better at this.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Okay. And? Now where the hell do I go? I feel like these are the 3 bits of evidence I'm supposed to have, but for some reason it's not allowing me to take it as evidence. Speak. Speak. That's locked. Maybe go down this way.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Ew. Creepy. What the hell? Witch's Ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. And yet, there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers, if she was not a witch before she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Curious. Man, you're ugly. Oh, wait. I do know that witch. That's that one lady. From the first game.
Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long.
What
I've never
the
taken a case this far from them.
They can manage without you for a few days.
This flashlight doesn't do shit. Okay, so this must be Wish's ladle. Does that mean she summons them out of there? I imagine this is probably boring for viewers, but I am enjoying it.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Oh, you don't know how to swim? For viewers. Witch's hut. Sign me up. Oh, I thought I saw an animal. This does look pretty witchy. Me not like that. The witch's butt. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. I'm sure it's nothing. It doesn't seem very haunted. And I know a thing or two about haunted witch huts. Cross over the ominous bridge. Friday. Midge told me that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said, thanks. Fucking kill me. Monday. I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Huh. Midge. I wonder if this is Ed. No. There we go. Batteries.
This is a good case so far, don't you think?
Cases aren't good or bad, Anderson. They're just cases.
Okay, sure. But you have to admit, this one is particularly interesting. A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Good question. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Weird. I don't see any house. What the heck is he talking about? Big house by the lake. Well. This way. No. This way. Very creepy. Have I still not found any clues? Cases. I don't have enough to afford any of those. Okay, so we got in. I suppose go check out the rental cabins. Am I just way am I way off from what I'm supposed to be doing? If only Panda were here. I'm freaking zooming. I swear if there's like some sort of freaking Witcher sense that I'm supposed to be using. No. Alright, sure, let's check this place out. Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. Damn, they're really playing up the witch aspect. What's with these rocks?
There's another lunchbox.
You don't say. My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Weird. 2 more manuscript fragments. Alright, let's just put that up on the board pronto. That's right. There we are. So I think I was supposed to find that one first. So I guess they're expecting me to have searched these places already. But then that means that I'm not going the right way. Fork. Okay, so I've already been here. Alright, I'm going back to the murder site. If I can't find clues there, I guess the investigation's over. Died of natural causes. My dumb ass did not even go in the general store. Jesus. God, strike me down.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Nope. Wait. There we go. What was that? Locked. Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, 9/5. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. Is that it? Thought for sure I was going to find more evidence. Maybe I'll go and ask him to unlock that door. Alright, y'all, at this point I'm drawing blanks unless one of these people don't help me. Get that Mulligan guy down here to solve this case.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Thanks. Have I really just been supposed to look at this body the whole time? Ugh. Oh my... Well, here we are.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Word.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Good eye. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Matrix chest trauma, yes. This is consistent with previous killings. Heart was removed but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? I think yes. Bruising.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrist. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Correct. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing triangle. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. You are now free to examine blah blah. Finally ready.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Yeah.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13
I
years
thought it was
ago.
Nightingale.
I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes.
One and the
You
same.
probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
You
So
knew
you
the
knew our
victim?
victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Okay. Let's take a look-see-poo over here.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Looking at
Someone
the
left in a
stars.
hurry.
Oh, camera?
Knocked the tripod over.
Tripod.
Was it for a camera?
I would suspect.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Alright. So.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Okay.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Indicated multiple killers. Quite the party. Premeditated or spontaneous? Definitely seems premeditated.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Let's do some profiling. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't...
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake. Before his murder.
Okay, let's go back to the case board. Victim came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now after 13 years? Where's he been? Alright, just a second. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm going to switch into standing mode. adjust my camera. Hopefully that doesn't destroy the stream. Oh. Jesus. All right, I'm not adjusting the camera. And here we go.
The
Nice
lake is connected to Nightingale
warm
somehow.
Coke.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Can't believe I spent so much time just running around.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
That'll
When
do.
you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Really?
Gives me the creeps.
You need
Never
to
heard
get
of a
out
redwood?
more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Curious.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Manuscript?
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Ah, geez.
The
Here we
victim
go
was one of
again.
their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Meta.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in
Le
the woods.
page.
A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Wait. gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns. Doesn't make sense. Asking wrong questions? Nightingale has something inside of him. Oh, there we go. So the killer is watching us. Game on. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Learned all I can here to get back to the body.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Do we really trust them to do that? Oh, nice. He will start
Whoever
running.
wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding
Good.
what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Well, great.
Not a problem. I'll do it
I'll
myself.
do it.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Souls-like elements.
Thanks.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
You coming? Oh, there we go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Something up here.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
More of these colored rocks. What the heck? We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Sure, why not?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot, somewhere safer. The sounds are getting closer. Creepy. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it, this is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier, acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. You're telling me, bud. It does seem to be getting darker. Or maybe I'm just standing in a dark spot. Yep. That seemed unnecessary.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Yes, let's.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
What the heck?
Need to
It's like
swing by
coffee
the lodge
mugs?
to get anything from the field office?
That's funny.
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Alright. Yoldy Oh Dear Diner. I get the feeling you're going to want to say something to me.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
God, you look dirty.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
Oh dear. Cute.
Sheriff.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Weren't you in that one game?
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Yes, but is it spiked? You must be Sheriff
Nice
Breaker.
to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Sweet nectar. I was told there were witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Gentlemen,
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
good question.
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010.
Sounds like an altered world
Fence was
event.
built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
On it. Hussy pie.
This looks exactly like the diner from Twin Peaks. Was it the Red Rocket? What was it? Here we are.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see?
Tell me
in
why
the
you were
woods?
Cauldron Lake.
This naked dude came out of the lake.
Or no. Tell me what you saw.
He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Okay.
What makes
Why
you
do you
say
think
it
it
was
was
a
a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
That helps.
Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying.
Weird.
That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly
Interesting.
legal.
Alrighty. Cases. We got more lunch boxes. Let's just tag those up there. What do they mean? Who left this? Cases. Previous murders. So, the Bookers described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting, and tearing into the guy with knives. Definitely part of the killer
We're dealing with an
profile.
organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
True. Creepy.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Exhilarating. The Cult of the Tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Nice.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
You're not wrong. Alright. What kind of cult? Cult goal. Cultists were wearing deer masks.
Yes.
Cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Triangle figures were made from twigs. Let's see, that's cult psychology. Really? Okay, cult symbols. That makes sense. What's the purpose? Marking territory? A warning? Feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. You're not wrong. Large amount of supplies laid out on a table. No. What kind of cult? This is a lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here? Not done yet. Cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay, stash found near a Cauldron Lake mobile home would be called stashes in Cauldron Lake. Alright, let's do some profiling, but let me have a seat first. Whoa, mama. Don't mind me, y'all. It should be good. All right, let's profile these bookers. So why were they at Cauldron Lake?
Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Allegedly.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, and
Finders keepers Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
All right, lady. Cough it up.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
I wonder how she was able to read her mind like that.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Looks just like her.
Like we even dream of missing your
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
What?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Yep, that's it. It's gotta be what it is.
If you say so.
What the hell is going on with that lady? Cult of the tree. Oh, that makes sense. Cult necklace with a triangle symbol. Cult symbol. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride? It's definitely giving Twin Peaks vibes. Just as everything in this game does. I don't think I have enough. 8? Yeah, I don't think that's enough. The heck?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Oldest trick in the book. Salt poisoning. Where's my weapon? Oh, what am I talking about? Get me out of here.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know. So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Or one of those coffee orders. Oh, jeez.
How can you be so calm?
Corpse is a part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
How come none of y'all are talking? Say something. She's not into you, bro.
Hey, how's it going?
Who the hell's talking?
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Is that the Put the Lime in the Coconut song? I don't know. Is anybody gonna run that? You only got no light switch? Jesus. Teamwork makes the dream work. Great.
Rest Rest easy, buddy.
Jeez, I got one of these everywhere. I mean, I guess they do love deer. Creepy. Slam. Hey, nice. Bright Falls map. That's helpful. Elderwood Palace Lodge. Sheriff Station. The Odiadina.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
They should have bathroom minigames in video games.
I can't get through this. A cult murdering a man is pretty extreme. Why didn't you tell the police what you saw?
We did. We told those two idiot deputies. They didn't listen. And they wanted to throw Ed and I in jail for that murder. You know, Bright Falls is just Alabama with bigger trees.
This is my case now, and no one is throwing you in jail. If you need anything else, just come to me.
Got it. Thank you, Saga.
Hello.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Says you.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Thank you,
Oh,
gentlemen.
this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Nice.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
The hell? What's wrong with you? Well, hey there.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Start with the extremities. Nothing more extreme
There's
than
writing on
something
here.
not being part of you. That's fucking
Can't
weird.
make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that? Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Did he?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Well, what do you know? Okay. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Is this not solved? Oh, that's right.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
The body has been prepped, ready for examination. Hope it can provide some actual answers. Anything to learn from the body? First of all, there's some defensive wounds. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. Bloating of joints indicates long-term water exposure. Excuse me. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. Smudged text under victim's skin.
That's it.
That's it. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read. Illegible words on the heart.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Tattoos on body and heart. How did the killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Maybe he was killed and then he was summoned from the lake by the witch with writing on his heart. Because why not? I think that's going to be cause of death.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. Chest trauma is clear. Cause of death. Agreed. Now let's get in there.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Manuscript.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Those are the ones from game one?
No, wait.
What the fuck?
Sheriff?
Oh god. This is not good. Get up.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'm gonna flash his ass. How'd my gun get on with it? Oh.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Where's my fucking flashlight? Oh god.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Store some of your health. If you leave or attack from safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Oh dear.
Gotta move. Now.
Do I? Oh god.
Vanished.
Maybe I'll just play one chapter at a time. Alright.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
We were attacked by a dead man.
To what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right
What
before
happened to the
things got
sheriff?
crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Is this the work of the cult?
Ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
God.
These pages are important.
Damn.
Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
He was over here, wasn't he? Pulled it out of there.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Sure. All right, gonna call it there. I don't know when I'll pick back up, but I definitely want to do this again soon. So it might be tomorrow, might be later on in the week, but I will let all 0 of you know. All right, peace out.